7:17. I stayed in bed for an extra hour. Usually I am up at 5:50, 6 a.m. but today I just needed that extra hour of rest. I'm not going for my walk this morning. Usually I go for my walk around like 6. I have one client call at 8, so I should probably get ready now. Then I'm gonna go for my walk. Oh, we'll do some admin and then go for my walk around 10 o'clock. I am glad that I get to basically call my own schedule because I can do stuff like this.
I'll still bless you. Yes, I'll still bless you. In the middle of the storm.
Hey Google. Hey Google. Turn off the music. Usually I wear like something a little bit more corporate, but working from home has its perks. I don't necessarily have to, but I do anyway. Today I am literally just wearing activewear because I'm gonna go for a walk. I am feeling so big and bloated. These tights don't fit the same because of my calorie surplus, gaining so much weight in so little time. It's definitely been a big transition mentally. Now that I have been in the surplus for a while, I'm gonna really enjoy this deficit, hopefully. Since I'm eating almost double that, like 2,300 calories, I think my deficit's probably not gonna be that bad. I'm gonna quickly make myself breakfast now. I'm feeling like having something quick and easy. Milo protein cereal thing that I got. Let me just show you how I make my morning coffee. I put a capsule. I have like a mixed jar here. Today I put in the Columbia one, this golden one here. That one's my favorite because it reminds me of when I moved in. Jose actually got me this coffee machine. Okay, something stuck. And it just reminds me of day one, you know? Okay, this thing is full, so we're gonna empty that. I'm just gonna pop it in a bag because there's like a recycling thingy for coffee capsules in Aldi, so I'm gonna go and drop that off when it's full. All right, we have popped this in here. Let's see. Perfect. Click the button. Use equal for my sugar. All right, you can hear my hay fever. It ain't pretty. What I like to do is actually add a teaspoon of Biscoff in there when I'm feeling a little bit cheeky. I like to froth soy milk because it froths way better and you don't need that much. I am just gonna add a smidgen of soy milk, like literally just that much. You don't need to click like foam because it's so little and the soy milk just froths anyway. So I just click this one and I put a little bit of water and just mix it up, and then I'll add like a little dash of milk as it is. This is the most amazing thing ever. This is crispy pearls. They're basically like crispy, like little Maltesers. This is dark chocolate flavor, so it's so good because you drink your coffee. If you guys have had Max Brenner, it's basically like that. Add it into your coffee and it just adds that extra texture, you know? We love that texture. Pretty much ready. As you can see, like, look at that frothiness. Absolutely amazing. Soy milk froths like crazy. It's so good. And then you just pop it on top. My ratio of coffee to froth is usually really bad, so you can see like there's a very big imbalance here. If you feel the need to, you can add more water. Look at me talking like I'm on a cooking show. We'll add my little crisp pearls. Add that on top. Be a little fancy with it. And that's pretty much it. Like, this is my more fancy kind of coffee. But on a day that I'm feeling a little bit lazy, I do have other options. I use the Nescafe Cappuccino Skim. It's a 45 calorie coffee that literally can't go wrong with. It's frothy even though it's skim. It's so good. Starbucks coffees are like what, like 700 calories? What? All right, I'm in the office. It is so plain and blank here. Usually I have like a lot of stuff up here. As you can tell, I'm starting to pack down. Have another keyboard here. It's just a keyboard for my Mac. And then my mouse here, also separate, just for ergonomics. I am eating cereal which isn't my usual breakfast at all. My coffee and my water bottle. I always have my water bottle. I'm planning to get a Frank green one with a straw, the one that's a little bit bigger, because this baby I keep having to restock it up and it's just a bit annoying. And on calls I just don't like having to tilt my head and drink. I think a straw is going to be way better. I basically start my day by going into my Asana, having a look at the things that my team has sent to me, if there are certain things that they've done or have asked me to do. So this is our team communication platform. Then I go also into our team channel, which we have a whole Slack channel for, and I go into the end of day and I look at everyone's end of day list for the night before. And I have multiple people on my team, so I just check what they have been accomplishing and doing. I like to do all of this in the morning, just to, if I need to allocate tasks, then I'm clear and it gets communicated early on. And then I'll go into like my email, and my VA actually sorts out my email. All right, I am going for my walk. I have just put on my puffer thingy. It's actually pretty cold and gloomy outside. I also am training later at 1 o'clock. Hopefully it's not too cold. I'm gonna come back and eat my lunch. I eat lunch around 11 o'clock. I was supposed to do a house inspection today, but the agent called me to reschedule. So I eat at 11 because between 11 and 12 I need to like let my food digest, so that by the time I go to training I'm like nice and fueled up, but I'm not too full, not too bloated. It's just a crazy week compared to a normal week. I am taking on more calls. I usually don't take more than 3 calls, maximum 4 in one day, even if it's 30-minute calls, just because it takes a lot of energy to do these calls and to like show up and, you know, coach. So yeah, I like to protect my energy by having some boundaries around that. My gosh, this day has been so busy. I just can't deal. These little gaps have been filled with like having to respond to messages. I came back from training and literally hopped on like 2 calls, and then I have 1 quick break before this one. I'm gonna go downstairs and grab the mail. When I say grab the mail, I mean like grab the package thing, because apparently I got a parcel today. And post office, I don't know why they do this, but they like leave you a note even though you're home, and they could have buzzed you to come down to get the package, but no, they just leave you a note. Why do you guys do that? I've been unpacking like my little storage cubes. Look at this bag. This was actually a gift bag from Amazon. My coach got me, like sent me a big gift, and it like came with like this huge packaging bag, and this is like a gold ribbon. It was so cute. I'm using it to kind of just pack some linen and stuff in my office. I'm also starting to put things away. I'm packing away like my candles, and like these are all used, but just like photo frames. All of these boxes came from my mom. Like she sent one of her staff to like drop them off to me, and she gave me like a bunch of blankets. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff in here. It's happening. I don't even know where I'm moving, but I gotta start packing, so. I'm gonna watch a trailer to this, because what the heck? Camila Cabello? What? Why is she doing movies? Is she okay? Oh my gosh, I got thirsty. I usually have water by the side of my bed before I go to sleep, and I remembered while I was in the kitchen that I didn't load the dishwasher, so we're going to do that now. Fun fact, I didn't actually use this dishwasher. Oh my gosh. Why is this still here? Oh my god. Did this not wash? I'm so confused right now. This is like a half dissolved tablet. Shove that in there. The amount of times I've done this and it's just like tipped over on me. We're gonna pour ourselves a glass of water. It is a little bit dangerous to put this next to my bed, because I reach out for this like when it's pitch black. Playing a little bit of a risky game, but you know. We live life on the edge in this household. Also, I have tripped over this and this multiple times. Living life on the edge. Morning, it is 6 a.m. I am up. Just at the park now. Doing my walk. Sunrise is really pretty, guys. I am listening to Tony Robbins. I've been into like podcasts that are a little bit more casual in the morning, just so my brain doesn't fully switch on straight away. I'm heading home now. Sun is pretty much fully out. Heading to pack things up in my office. I decided I would remove my rug. This room actually looks so much smaller without the rug. It's so weird. Like, just looks so empty. I have a house inspection at 9 a.m. and it's like 7-ish now. I haven't had like I mean, I've had slow mornings, but I haven't had slow mornings where I haven't felt groggy and just have chosen to just do whatever I felt like. Just gonna sit here and soak up the sun a little bit because I never sit out here. It is currently 7:51. Had my breakfast and now I'm just gonna chill here for a little bit. Sun feels really good. Something really gross just happened. I pressed onto the actual like chair itself and it looks like it's like dripped some dirty ass water that's been sitting in there for a while. I got some on my foot. Disgusting. I know it's just like rainwater, but it's still nasty. I'm gonna go back out there, but I'm just gonna keep my feet up because it's just like, yeah, if you guys are gonna get an egg chair, just a heads up, that's what happens. Also, another heads up, egg chairs also get really rusty. See, I've only had this for like 5 months, 6 months. Got to the inspection location and oh my gosh, getting here was a mission and a half. There's like so much construction on the road. I'm not getting a good vibe. This place looks a little bit older. There's so much construction on the road to get here that I'm just a little bit put off. I really want to avoid that, so I'm not getting a good vibe from this place. I just got myself a coffee. Whew, that mask is so thick. It's so hard to breathe. I was talking to the guy at the coffee shop. I actually was gonna walk to Oliver Brown to get coffee, but then I changed my mind. These guys are called the Blends and Brothers. I don't know why this won't focus. So they're barbers and they do like obviously barbering in their shop. There's like a little section for it, and then they have like a little cafe, which is pretty cool. The guy was saying they open like 3 hours a day just to get exposure and to capture some of the foot traffic passing by. So at least once a week I'll go down to like a local coffee shop and grab my coffee from there. I like to sort of just support small businesses and whatnot. This is our elevator. How fancy is it with these pinstripes, hey? Oh yeah, that green thing's a little ugly, but it's fancy, hey. So I know you guys haven't like formally seen my place in the daytime. Here it is, but I'll show you how it looks in the daytime and give you a little house tour. Yeah, it's weird showing you guys this and the fact that I'm like moving. A little bit weird, but hey, I mean, this is the place. There's boxes everywhere. And that's our little dining section outside. The sad thing is, this whole time that I've been living here, I literally paid for this table, these chairs, like I got those little stools in the back, like I got so much stuff just to do up this section and I never got to use it once because all the time that I've been living here, I've been in lockdown. Haven't really had many guests, but yeah, these couches are gonna go. Hopefully I can find someone to buy them off me. Let's just put this down real quick. I learned this thing on TikTok. Don't put it down, put it away. But that's that. And this is my office in the daytime. It's not at its best. Sad face that you guys don't get to see this at its nicest. And then there is my bedroom. You guys have seen this already. And my bathroom, but I will never feel the same way about any apartment the way that I felt about this one, because this was my first ever move on my own and it was a big deal. Getting here, being able to just, everything that happened in order for me to move here was a little bit crazy. If you guys haven't seen my other vlog, definitely watch it because I documented the whole thing. It was chaos, stressful, quit my job, became full-time as a coach, invested all my money in hiring, paying for a mentor. So a lot happened in order for me to move into this place, and it was like literally miracles happening. So it was crazy, and that's why this place is just so significant. So nothing will ever replace it. Honest thoughts on the place that I went to just then, there was like no light. It was bottom level, which I don't like because there's no fresh air, no direct sunlight. The kitchen was a little like, ooh, like it didn't make me want to cook. It didn't even have like a bench like this. It was basically like a long corridor and then the kitchen was like along the corridor, which was like really weird as well. Very limited space. It was just really odd. Like it was black tile kitchen, and then the carpet was like a dark brown, which just made the room feel even darker. Oh, I was thinking as I was driving home that I wanted to add salted caramel to this. It's a little bit on the cooler side now. I don't know how wise it is to pop this in the microwave. Probably not wise at all. This is the no sugar nat beer salted caramel topping. This is so good for like just coffee, dessert, on top of your ice cream. I made one the other day with like vanilla ice cream. You guys know my go-to Peter's vanilla ice. This is obviously not vanilla. They have a French vanilla and a light vanilla. I literally make everything with it. Ice cream sandwiches, shakes, whatever. So yeah, I only have this one right now. I had that vanilla with this and pretzels. Oh my gosh. Guys, actually that ice cream I showed you, have that with this. It's like go to gay time, but like calorie friendly. What? One thing I recommend to the oh shucks! I put so much. I don't even know how much that was, but I swear. Okay, I'm gonna just add a bit more milk in here because I think that was a lot. Cheers. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Let's get to work. Finished my coal and I'm gonna make some lunch. Guys, this is amazing. Amazing kitchen hack. Instead of like dumping oil into your pan, get a sprayer and like save your fats, people. I have some noodles with just unflavored chicken breasts that I've pre-cooked. These two garlic. All right. Add that in. Help buff it up. Add some salt, sweet soy, and the hoisin now. You can add like fresh basil, chili flakes, or fish sauce. I'm trying to finish this fish sauce so I don't have to like transport it when I'm moving. And then while that's sizzling, you can just add in your softens everything and cooks it, especially with chicken. I would rather that the steam cooks the chicken. I totally forgot that I was supposed to cook egg just then, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna cook that in a separate pan. Oh, it looks so good. What the heck? See how quick that was? So good, so easy, so yummy. Hi. I was just recording.
What kind of competing? Like weightlifting or bodybuilding?
Not much has changed for me in like training. I'm officially finished for the day, wrapping up my Friday, and oh, this light. Go head over to Jose's and do date night. I told myself that I am not going to be vlogging on date nights because it is sacred time. So date nights will unfortunately be off limits for y'all, but I can say we are making pepper lunch at home. So sizzle steak, I'm so keen. We cook a lot. We both take pride in cooking in the kitchen. In high school we were both hospitality leaders. I mean, not that that really proves anything. We just love food. We love experimenting with flavors. He does the meat and I do all the condiments, plating up, flavor combos. It's one of our bonding activities. That's it. Peace out.